Welcome to Play to Win, where we play to win. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Cam. This week we're playing cEDH with our patron Sparky B.
I'm just happy to support you guys. I enjoy listening to y'all, and appreciate everything. Thank y'all for having me on. I enjoyed it.
This video is brought to you in part by Dragon Shield. Use code PLAYTOWIN5 at the affiliate link down below for 5% off to help support the show.
And check us out on Patreon to support us directly and get awesome extra perks like being able to get your own episode of Play to Win after being at our highest tier for a year.
So we have Thomas on THRASIOS VIAL Smasher, Nate on TYMNA KRAUM Blue Farm, I'm playing a terrible deck, and Cam is on TYMNA Malcolm Shigarami. Thomas, thanks for being here.
Glad to be here.
Good luck, have fun. I think you're first.
I'll draw Flooded Strand. Crack Flooded Strand. Underground. Pass.
I will draw. Cavern Souls, naming human. Esper Sentinel. Pass the turn.
Draw card. Besagio as my land for turn. Ignoble Hierarch. Pass turn.
All right, I'll draw. Nate stole my play, and all of his cards look prettier than mine, so I feel really embarrassed. Cavern of Souls, naming human. Esper Sentinel. Pass.
Malcolm TYMNA really is kind of just like TYMNA KRAUM Jr., I feel like, right?
Oh, yeah.
Still very strong, still does the same shit, just like the slightly smaller version.
Just like, yeah, slightly smaller, less pretty version of Blue Farm in every single way.
It's like Cell Jr., like the little, that's what you are. Cell Jr.
Cell Jr.? I've never seen Cell Jr.
You don't know the Dragon Ball Z reference I'm giving to you.
No, I don't. No. I know Cell.
Untap Cavern of Souls. Wizard. Imperial Silk.
Esper Sentinel triggers.
Pay for Nate's.
Get a draw.
I'll put one on top. Lose 2 lives. Shift.
Untap, upkeep. I will draw. Gain 2 as my land for turn. Combat. Attack. Thomas.
Welcome to the show.
Yay.
Pass.
Untap, draw card, Marsh Flats, fetch Marsh Flats, 39. I'll get Underground Sea. I'll cast TERRA. Trigger, a mill 5, Mana Vault, Gemstone Mine, Shifting Woodland, Ad Nauseam, and Felwar Stone. A whiff, no enchantments. Pass my turn.
One less reason to attack you, Dylan.
There you go. Ad Nauseam's in the graveyard. I'm ready. It's not even there.
I'll get a draw. Verdant Catacombs is my land. Crack it now. Go to 39. Underground C2. Soul Ring and give Nate just 1 card.
Draw.
Malcolm. Pass.
Keep and draw that wonderful card. Ancient Tomb. Tap Ancient Tomb. Take a 2. Cast a 1 ring.
2 triggers.
Can't pay for either one. Tap 1 ring. Draw a card. Say go.
Untap. I will draw. Ottawa. Fortunately, I'm just going to pass.
Untap, upkeep. I'll cast Vampiric Tutor.
Trigger.
Yeah, you got it.
I will opposition. 38.
I also go to 37. Yeah, what do you know what you want, Nate? Do you want a deck list? Technically, you also know my hand too, so I guess I don't know if you want the table to look away so you can look at my hand real quick.
No, we'll review it.
Demonic Consultation, Rite of Flame, Steel Enchantment, Food Chain, Dragon's Rage Channeler.
That's cracked. Oh my god.
Give me a take back.
Tainted Pact, yeah. This is Tainted Pact. Yeah, I should have seen that coming, and I kind of suspected that Nate had something there. He left up Cavern of Souls human on human with an Ancient Tomb up for 2 turns now, but it's okay. I still have maybe another hopeful plan. No, it's really bad. I'm just coping
It's
here.
kind of devastating.
It's kind
actually.
of devastating, but I don't think I'm completely out of the game yet, is all I mean. Go to my draw step, draw a card. I'm trying to figure out if I should just say, fuck the whole, everyone's tapped out right now except for Nate's thing, and everyone has card advantage and I don't.
Those are all true facts, yeah. But no one's played any counter spells yet.
Fuck it, we're looking for a good time. What are the odds that Nate has another thing, you know?
Yeah, he already had one thing.
Here's a Simian Spirit Guide that I drew for turn. I'm gonna make a red mana with it. That's a mana ability. I don't think you're gonna respond to that one. Here's a Rite of Flame. That one's on the stack. You can respond to that one.
Try to fluster it.
Esper Sentinel trigger for Nate.
You can draw.
I can't pay for that, so that one's kaput. Cast Dragon's Rage Channeler. Do a combat step. Nate, I believe you to be ahead, so I'm gonna come at you with my 4-2.
34.
TERRA should have Exalted here, so it should be 1 more damage, but I miss it, so the ref didn't see it, so Nate has an extra life.
I didn't see nothing.
Pass my turn.
Draw for turn. Mana Confluence is my land. I'm gonna go to combat. Nate, I gotta come at you with my Malcolm, and that makes me a treasure.
32.
Lose a life to 38. Praetor's Grasp, targeting Nate, paying for his Esper Sentinel. I'm gonna find your Tainted Pact, Nate.
All right, Tainted Pact is out of my library.
Now you only have 1 Tainted Pact. I will bin this Enlightened Tutor on my cleanup. Pass.
Untap. Take 1 for the ring. Drawing 2 cards. THRASIOS. Oh, and I'll discard down the hand. I'll do this Invocation Eldritch Evolution because I'm not searching right now. Say go.
Untap. I'll draw. Arid Mesa is my land for turn. Crack the Arid Mesa. 31. Volcanic. I'll cast KRAUM. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna come at Thomas.
I'll take 4.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw card. Nate, do you think we're just gonna die to Cam?
With my hand, yeah.
That's not good. Now you're telling him that he can push here instead.
Or he's trying to set me up. I don't think it's worth it for me to do anything besides maybe get off and attack in combat. Dragon's Rage Channeler and TERRA over at Nate. 22. Pass my turn.
Although you are still untapped, I'm very glad that there is no other color sources being presented from my other two opponents here. So now that I have a Tainted Pact here, I feel a little bit better, especially now that your hand was revealed to not have any interaction.
Yeah, you know most of the cards.
So long as you don't go for another win here and I have to use the Tainted Pact to stop you, I feel great going into my next turn now.
Draw for turn. Combat. Nate, I'll attack you for 2.
Down to 20.
Make a second treasure. Sea of Clouds as my land. Uncounterable Grand Abolisher on the stack.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Grand Abolisher hits. Losing a life, 37, and I'll cast a Thassa's Oracle.
KRAUM trigger.
You may draw. When Thassa's Oracle resolves, I will cast the Tainted Pact from exile with this treasure and Soul Ring, using the other Soul Ring to pay for Esper Sentinel. Exile a humongous majority of my library, putting Exotic Orchard into my hand, and win the game.
Nice. Good shit, dude. Good game.
That was pretty sweet. Again, just taking advantage of the window and the information that we had, and we got to make that one come out pretty nicely.
TYMNA Malcolm is efficient. No fluff. Just win the games, draw cards, make mana. That's all it does. It's an awesome deck.
Every card is good and serves the purpose of either trying to stop you from losing the game or trying to push you ahead so that you can make mana, draw cards, or tutor something.
That was a quick one. Should we do another one?
Let's play another game.
I have a pregame.
Oh, show me.
Gemstone Caverns. Get rid of this. Chromox.
Cool. All right, I'll draw. My Chromox. Put a Drana and Linvala underneath. Underground Sea is my land. Lotho. And then I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Looted Delta. Also played my Chromox.
Nice.
Dolphy under. Crack said looted. Underground. A Mystic Remora.
Lotho trigger. Go down to 39.
Pass.
Draw. Man Tower. Pass. Draw card. Mana Confluence. Bright of Flame?
Miss it.
Yeah, you got it. I'll lose a life from the Mana Confluence. Cast Ristic Steady.
Ooh, I get a Lotho.
Miss it.
You got it. I'm going to Red Elemental Blast. God. I'm feeling targeted.
Miss it.
Yeah, you can draw. That sounds good to me. Pass the turn.
That was my whole strategy for this game, so that feels bad for me.
That's especially brutal because I feel like Nate would have done that on the fish if his turn order was switched around with Thomas here, but because of turn order here, I feel like you just got stopped with this,
On end step, I will crack a treasure. Spectral Sailor. Get a draw. Flooded Strand that I'll crack immediately and go to 37. Tundra. TYMNA. Move to combat. I'll swing 2 over at Thomas and 1 down at Nate.
39.
TYMNA trigger on my second main. Down to 35 and then draw 2 cards. Pass.
Untap, upkeep, pay for fish to stick around again. Draw. Mox Diamond, Gemstone Caverns under it. Command Tower, THRASIOS.
That's a Lotho. 34.
Elvish Mystic. Tapped out and ready to play. Go ahead.
Untap.
You look so much farther ahead than Nate.
Yeah. Cast Dark Ritual.
Miss it.
You may draw.
I'm not going to do anything about this. I just want to say Nate countering my Ristic Study and then casting Dark Ritual says that he's got something explosive. I don't know if it's right to counter anything here. If you have a mental misstep, maybe, but I pass on this.
I agree. If I had a mental misstep, I definitely would want to use it now, but I don't.
Same here.
Cool.
Talisman.
Now I'm way less afraid, but there is a Lotho trigger, so I go to 33.
And a Mystic.
Trigger's going to resolve. I'm going to Vampire Tutor.
Man.
You may draw. All right, I'm going to Vamp. Found the card. Going on top. Pass the turn.
I'm going to draw for turn. Play Tundra, cast TERRA. I'll lose a life with the Mana Confluence. 5 cards. Mox Amber, Voice of Victory, Lotus Petal, Vampire Tutor, and Mirror Maid, an enchantment. Look at that. Pass my turn.
Get a draw. Combat. 1 in the air over at Thomas, and then 2 on the ground over at Nate. I'll gain 2 from lifelink with TYMNA, and then have a TYMNA trigger. Back down to 33 and draw 2. Ancient Tomb as my land. Talion the Kindly Lord. Talion on 2. Smothering Tithe and trigger Lotho.
Missed it.
Yes. Pass.
This is like the dream scenario. It's not like winning the game. It's just getting as many 4 mana advantage engines out in place so that you just can't lose the game.
Yeah, like you're making so much mana and drawing so many cards at this point. It's insane.
Also, I don't know that 2 is the number to name with Talion anymore. Dockside's not been around for a year, and I've still been naming 2 this whole time.
Maybe
and
it's
I feel
1.
I feel like I'm not drawing any cards off of Talion ever. So
Yeah, maybe.
Untap, upkeep. I'm gonna let the fish die. Draw.
Would you like to pay for the tithe?
No, you may have a treasure. If y'all saw my hand, y'all would not be afraid. Gaia's Cradle.
Not really proving this not to be afraid thing. Well, I hope by that you mean that instead of win conditions, you have interaction, because Cam
That's what I think that
developing
means,
at an alarming rate as well.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Don't. If you don't have interaction, don't say that. Just pretend like you do.
I have the best interaction in the world.
There we go. That's what we like to hear.
I'm gonna do THRASIOS. Scroll 1, reveal, Tinderwall, put that into my hand.
Smothering Tithe for your draw.
No,
I will get a treasure.
Tinderwall. Discard down the hand size. Thundering Falls. And go.
I will draw.
Tithe?
You may have it. Mystic Grimoire. Pass the turn. Untap. Draw. Tithe, trigger, think. You can have the treasure. Put Mirror Maid on the stack. Lose a life from the mana confluence. Mystic. You can draw.
I'll make a treasure.
I'm still curious as to what it's going to come in as a copy of. It's either Mystic Remora or Smothering Tithe. I'm pretty confident that Cam is going to go for a win here. And if I copy the Mystic Remora, that means that I could potentially stop him a little bit more. But every draw that he gives me, he gets another treasure so he can keep going.
Well, how about I make a deal with you?
Yeah.
You copy Mystic and I can get rid of the Smothering Tithe.
At this point, he's got mana. I think it might be worth it to wait depending on your interaction, because if your interaction is something else that could potentially stop a Praetor's Grasp Underworld Breach, that might be better. I'm not positive because I don't know exactly where he's going. I think I need to have it come in as a copy of Mystic Remora. So yeah, Mirror Maid on the stack. I'll have it come in as a copy of Mystic Remora. Pass my turn.
This is kind of tough, and I'm curious what you think this should come in as a copy of, with the information of I don't have any interaction in my hand. So like as of right now, I can do nothing to stop you, but if I have a Mystic Remora, then maybe you can feed me some cards that will stop you, but it gives you treasures every time I draw a card. And I'm wondering if maybe I should have said, Thomas, yeah, just destroy the Smothering Tithe, because now that Cam knows this information, he's not going to Praetor's Grasp for a breach anymore. He's going to win a different way.
Because I think the reality is I want you to copy the Smothering Tithe, because then you'll never find interaction for what I'm going to do.
Right.
So I do think that might have been the correct thing to do, is say, yeah, Thomas, use your interaction on that, and that way I can try to draw interaction.
Draw for turn. Go to combat. TYMNA at Nate. My 1/1 at Dylan. And then Thomas, I'm going to come at you with Talion.
No effects.
Gain 2, go up to 32. TYMNA trigger. Go down to 29 and draw 3. Windswept Teeth. Crack Windswept Teeth. 28. Scrubland. Ranger Captain of Eos.
The fact that these effects are on creatures is just like, that should be a no-no anymore. Like, we should, like, if we get more cards like this, we should get them in as silences and like that.
I agree, we should get more silence effects.
Or
yes.
like a sorcery speed silence.
Yeah.
I would love that. I would play the shit out of that card.
Sorcery speed silence.
Would
Sorcery
you play
speed
the
silence.
shit out of that card?
I would absolutely play Sorcery Speed Silence. It wouldn't, obviously, it would be not nearly as good, but it's still good. Sorcery
still
Speed
good.
Silence. If it's for 1 mana, for sure.
That's basically what Grand
Sure.
Abolisher is anyway. It's just a 2-mana sorcery speed
Right.
silence.
Yeah.
So.
I'm going to go search. Find a Mockingbird. Lose 2 life. Go down to 26. 3 mana for Mockingbird. Enter as another Ranger Captain. And go find Esper Sentinel. That also triggered Lotho, though, so I should be at 25 and have another treasure. Wishclaw on the stack. You both may draw.
Yeah, draw from Mystic Remora. Draw.
Smothering Tides.
Yep.
I'll cast Demonic Tutor. You two can draw.
Draw from Fish.
I want to go ahead and pay 2 and sacrifice the THRASIOS.
In response to a Thrasios activation, I guess I'll sacrifice my Mockingbird copy of Ranger Captain.
Yeah, I should have done this like way long ago. At this point,
Honestly, I think it's smart to do it now, because
Really?
now you wait until Thomas ties up 4 of his mana to do it then.
oh, I guess I
With the activation on the stack. Otherwise, if you do it earlier, he can respond to your activation, find something, and do something. But now the card that he's looking for with Thrasios, he can't use if it's an uncreature.
I guess that makes sense, because like my thought process actually, as I'm even like casting the second Ranger Captain, I'm like, I'm not even sure that I can win this turn. Like my thought was like, I need 2 Ranger Captains to make sure that I don't lose the game to 2 other players. Now I'll still have enough interaction to stop the third if I need to, and then that way it'll be so easy for me to win on the next turn. And then by the time that I got this far, I was like,
Might as well go for it.
what are you doing now, Cameron? Yeah.
I'll Mind Break Trap. The Demonic Tutor. Yep. Mystic Remora trigger. My draw.
May I make a treasure, Dylan?
Triggers on the stack. Does anyone want to respond? I can't pay. I'm going to end the Flood Maw. Give the fish to Dylan. We'll do this following time. Mystic Remora trigger. I'm not going to pay. Draw.
May I make a treasure, Dylan?
I can't pay.
All right. So do I get this treasure?
No responses to that.
And then I think this treasure's next. I'm fine with the Mind Break, so that will exile Demonic Tutor.
Now there's the activation.
Replication.
Are we good on the Ranger Captain pop? Yeah.
Now I'll make these last 2 treasures. Now the stack is empty.
Did you get my Lotho?
Probably not.
Give you one more and you go to 24.
Crack Wishclaw, giving it to Dylan. Find this card so that I can pay 2 and cast a THASOS Oracle, holding priority on the ETB for Demonic Consultation. You guys get fish triggers.
Cool. What do you name with Demonic Constellation?
I'm gonna name Tarmogoyf.
Yep. We're dead?
Boom.
Nice. Good shit.
Esper efficiency. I feel like the Ranger Captain finding the Mockingbird, which can copy the Ranger Captain, giving you 2 Ranger Captains, makes that so favorable for you. Right?
Especially when you have Smothering Tithe and Lotho for like at least multiple turn cycles in play. So this was just a great showing of efficiency. I'd also like to note that the silence effects really came in handy here because both games I either had Esper Sentinel or Talion in play, and especially that second game, if there wasn't the Ranger Captain crack, someone could have forced me to draw with Talion, making me lose the game with 0 cards in my library. So it just goes to show how powerful these effects are and how every time that you play one of these grindy decks, you really should be thinking of your combos as 3-card combos, because Grand Abolisher or some kind of those effects should be a part of that equation.
Thomas, this THRASIOS Vial Smasher deck was super sweet. You got to get Gaia's Cradle in play. We didn't quite get to see it pop off, but that was because I think TYMNA Malcolm was just so strong. And TERRA, I put some stuff on the stack, and we got to see Blue Farm do some Blue Farm things, drawing cards and interacting and whatnot.
So this was an awesome set of games here.
Thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to support us directly, you can do so on Patreon, like our $100 patrons.
Wandering around, Tom Bieber, Cumulative Upkeep MTG, Nathan Cohen, Mr. Jerby, Okie Toad, Penguin Man 0089, Eli the Magic Eye, David Newman, Johnny Denver, Omelet, Rocky Hall, Pat Fire, Spangler, Demetrius Clark, Larceny Roars, Your Red Blues, Sparky B, Insomnia, SC, Philip, Olden Groupie, Zach Hartley, Big Legs Banjo, Reactive, Sean and the Ice Scare Bear, Garrett, Mace the Ace, Luke Cook, Connor Sipon, Joshua Day, Cornell Wild, Uncle Bud, Snoosh, Quadja A. Hamid, Scott Hawk, and Baby G-Buzz.
If you want to pick up any of our merch, you can do that at playtowinmtg.com.
Thank you, Dragon Show, for supporting the show. Use code PLAYTOWIN5 at our affiliate link down below for 5% off.
You can follow us on the internet for more content.
Thank you for watching.
See you next time.
Should we talk about our $50 patrons? Mike H., Max McCumber, Ben Finelli, Safarius, Sarcastic, Zachary Goulston, Jan Wildfang, and David Nelson.
Oh, I fucked it way up. I fucked it way up.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I thought that was flawless.
Kind of perfect.
Almost
too good.
Almost too good, yeah.
And we're back.
In the right hemisphere. Hemis. My firstborn son's name. Hemis.
Is that not a name already? Sounds so natural.